This is Hope Channel Zambia, media that changes lives. Thank you so much for joining us on our main news bulletin. Here are stories making headlines. 2 pupils of Mwense Secondary School die from suspected meningitis outbreak. 43 die in road accidents over the long weekend. Faith Musonda, formerly charged with espionage and criminal trespass. 2 nabbed for impersonating Chief Hamsonde. Much more stories are coming up shortly. Don't go away.
It's the FIFA Club World Cup semi-finals on Top Star for just 210 kwacha on Antenna Classic OD Smart. Witness the 4 heavyweights battle for a spot in the final starting Tuesday, July, when Fluminense take on Chelsea at 21 hours in a South American and European clash. Then on Wednesday, 9th July, it's all or nothing as 2 European giants face off. Catch PSG versus Real Madrid on Wednesday at 21 hours. Every pass, every tackle, every goal. All live on World Football. Only on Top Star. Grab your Top Star decoder today and don't miss a second of the Club World Cup hits. Top Star. Enjoy digital life.
With the details, my name is Mwene Muyanga and George Kalimukwa is our sign language caster. Now, Health Minister Elijah Muchima has confirmed a meningitis outbreak in Mwense, Luapula province. 2 male learners at Mwense Secondary School died after experiencing symptoms like fever and headache. Experts from the Zambia National Public Health Institute, ZNPHI, were deployed to respond. Mr. Muchima said the outbreak is caused by Streptococcus pneumonia with other pathogens like influenza A and B viruses also detected. The minister said the ministry is distributing antibiotics and promoting hygiene practices to prevent further transmission. Mr. Muchima said the minister set up an incident management system and is working with stakeholders to respond. Public health interventions include mass screening, isolation, and surveillance. He added that the school will not be closed to prevent further spread of the disease, but will instead manage the condition within the premises. He says pupils who have left the school will be followed up. Mr. Muchima said there are currently 17 patients admitted with 83 suspected cases and 2 deaths. Mr. Muchima has appealed for support and emphasized the importance of community awareness and solidarity in fighting the outbreak.
In this current scenario, we don't plan to vaccinate the learners, but we will offer some antibiotics to help prevent further transmissions. Fellow citizens, I would like to assure the general public that this administration, under the leadership of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zambia, has put good health at the center of Zambia's development agenda. It is for this reason, and this reason alone, that the Ministry of Health is working around the clock with other line ministries and other stakeholders to overcome this challenge. We have already set up teams to respond to the outbreak, and various public health interventions are taking place. The initial risk assessment of this meningitis outbreak has been completed and is classified as high. The following are the immediate actions undertaken so far. 1. Establish an incident management system at the district level. 2. Held stockholder meeting to inform key stakeholders for their active participation. 3. Started engaging the affected population and caregivers on preventive measures, signs and symptoms of early reporting. 4. Trained health care providers at the district hospital on clinical prevention of meningitis for quick identification of cases. 5. Establish an isolation center at Mansa District Hospital and also Mansa General Hospital. 6. Conduct mass screening of pupils at Mansa Secondary School. 7. Isolated all boarding learners at the school, including intensifying personal hand hygiene, cough, ethics, wearing masks, and seek area care when one develops flu-like symptoms.
Cancer Diseases Hospital Head Clinical Care, Dr. Paul Kamfwa, says eliminating cancer in Zambia is possible, but it requires a multifaceted approach that involves government initiatives, public awareness, and improved healthcare infrastructure. Dr. Kamfwa says the implementation of widespread vaccination programs for human papilloma virus, HPV, to prevent cervical cancer and increasing access to cancer screening services, particularly for common cancers like breast, cervical, and prostate cancer, is helping people to access quality health care. He told Hope News in an interview that government will soon open another cancer hospital in Ndola to cushion and decongest patients at CDH in Lusaka. Dr. Kamfwa has called on the public to go to health facilities and get screened for cancer to prevent the deadly disease.
That cervical cancer can be eliminated, and for us to eliminate, there are three areas that we have been focusing on. First, to ensure that we vaccinate all our girls who are between 9 to 14. Then we ensure that we attract quite a good number of women to screening. Remember, early screening saves lives. This is the reason why if we are going to find a woman who has got pre-cancer or she has got very early cancer, then we are able to treat that. And of course, we have to ensure that our infrastructure is increased. In this case, when you look at what we have been doing as a country, previously we only had one cancer center, which was the Cancer Disease Hospital based in Lusaka. But the beauty is that we have decentralized the cancer treatment. Very soon we shall open another cancer treatment center, which is based in Ndola, which will be helping us to service the northern circuit. And later on, we shall also open another cancer center in the southern province, particularly in Livingstone. And this will be helping us to cater for our women in southern province and the western province.
The Zambia Police Service has recorded 345 road traffic accidents during the just-ended long weekend, with 43 fatalities reported from 29 fatal accidents. Police Assistant Public Relations Officer Chipo Kaitisha revealed that 42 accidents resulted in serious injuries, leaving 46 people seriously injured, while 86 were slightly injured, involving 117 minor injuries. A further 184 accidents resulted in vehicle damage only. Lusaka province recorded the highest number of accidents at 141, followed by Copperbelt with 46 and Northwestern with 31 accidents. Last year, during the same period in 2024, police recorded 319 accidents, including 25 fatal ones, in which 27 people died, and 42 serious injury accidents that left 78 people seriously injured. Additionally, 915,955 was collected in admission of guilty fines this year, up from 694,815 kwacha collected during the same period last year. Police says the high number of accidents continues to be linked to low compliance with traffic regulations and human error, which remains a persistent challenge in Zambian roads.
The Zambia Police Service recorded 345 road traffic accidents during Heroes and Unit holiday. 29 were recorded as fatal, in which 43 people died, while 42 were seriously injury accidents, in which 46 people were seriously injured. 86 were recorded as slight injury accidents, in which 117 people were slightly injured, and 184 were recorded as damage-only accidents. Lusaka province recorded the highest with 141 road traffic accidents, while Copperbelt recorded 46 and Northwestern recorded 31 accidents respectively. Southern recorded 30, while Eastern recorded 28 and Central Province had 26. Luapula recorded 15, Northern and Western recorded 10 accidents each, while Muchinga had the least with 8. During the same period in 2024, the Zambia Police Service recorded 319 road traffic accidents, in which 25 were recorded as fatal, where 27 people died, while 42 were recorded as seriously injury road traffic accidents, in which 78 people were seriously injured. A total amount of 915,955 kwacha was collected as admission of guilty fine during the long weekend. In 2024, during the same period, police collected 694,815 kwacha as admission of guilty fine. Most of the road traffic accidents recorded were attributed to low compliance with traffic and human error remain critical issues.
A journalist, Faith Musonda, has officially been charged with espionage in addition to an earlier charge of criminal trespass following her entry into community house, according to a statement issued to Hope News by Zambia Police Assistant Public Relations Officer Chipo Kaitisha. Ms. Musonda, 41, is alleged to have unlawfully driven a Toyota Fortuner bearing registration number BBA 8874 to community house in the New Kasama residential area between 00:30 and 01 hours on the stated date. Preliminary investigations revealed that as she approached the gate but was intercepted by police officers stationed at the premises while attempting to enter without lawful authority. Ms. Musonda is still in police custody awaiting court appearance. On July 2nd, 2025, Ms. Musonda trespassed the residency of President Hakainde Hichilema around midnight.
The Zambia Police Service has formally charged and arrested Faith Musonda, aged 41, of Chalala, Lusaka, for 2 counts, thus criminal trespass contrary to Section 306, Cap 87 of the laws of Zambia, and espionage contrary to Section 3, Subsection A of the State Security Act, Chapter 111 of the laws of Zambia. Brief facts of the matter are that on 2nd July 2025, between 00:30 hours and 01 hours, Faith Musonda is alleged to have unlawfully driven a Toyota Fortuner bearing registration number BBA 8874 to community house in New Kasama residential area. Preliminary investigations reveal that as she approached the gate, she was intercepted by alert police officers stationed at the premises while attempting to gain entry without lawful authority. She was subsequently apprehended and detained at Woodlands Police Station. The suspect remains in police custody and is expected to appear in court soon.
2 suspects have been arrested by the Zambia police for obtaining money by false pretenses. The suspects have been identified as Dailan Biemba Kalimuka and Patrick Washama. The duo allegedly impersonated Chief Hamsonde of Hamsonde Chiefdom in Monze district, soliciting money from individuals across the country amounting to 225,000 kwacha. The suspects claimed Chief Hamsonde's son was ill and later passed away, needing financial support for hospital and funeral expenses. They also falsely advertised cattle for sale under the chief's name, luring unsuspected individuals into sending money for non-existent livestock. This is contained in a statement issued to Hope News by Assistant Police Public Relations Officer.
The Zambia Police Service has jointly charged and arrested Dillian Bemba Kalimukwa, aged 42, of house number 169/04 Minud, Lusaka, and Patrick Washama, aged 48, of plot number 0332 Mindolo West, Kitwe, for the offense of obtaining money by false pretenses contrary to Section 309 Cap 87 of the Penal Code of the Laws of Zambia. Brief facts of the matter are that between 1st January 2025 and 1st July 2025, the 2 suspects conspired to impersonate His Royal Highness Chief Hamsonde of Hamsonde Chiefdom in Monze District. Acting under this false identity, they fraudulently solicited money from various individuals across the country amounting to 225,000 kwacha. Preliminary investigations revealed that it is alleged that the duo falsely claimed that Chief Hamsonde's son had fallen seriously ill and later passed away, and that financial support was urgently needed to cover hospital and funeral expenses. Further, the duo extended their criminal activities by continuing to impersonate the traditional leader, falsely advertising cattle for sale under his name. Unsuspecting members of the public were lured into sending money for non-existent livestock. The duo are detained in police custody awaiting court appearance. The Zambia Police Service would like to appeal to members of the public who may have been victims of these or similar fraudulent schemes to report to the nearest police station. The Zambia Police Service remain committed to ensuring that such fraudulent activities are thoroughly investigated and that perpetrators are brought to justice.
The Industrial Development Corporation (IDC) has unveiled ambitious investment plans aimed at transforming Zambia's economy, creating thousands of jobs and boosting industrial capacity. Speaking at the inaugural IDC Open Day in Lusaka, Group CEO Conwell Muleya said the corporation is targeting 24 projects by 2033, backed by a $1 billion investment pipeline. Mr. Muleya highlighted 5 key priority areas for IDC's strategic focus, being agriculture and food security, energy, mining, manufacturing and tourism. Mr. Muleya also announced efforts to boost manufacturing with projects in vaccine production, petrochemicals and agro-processing. The IDC CEO said the group is already responsible for around 5% of Zambia's GDP and is the second largest employer after government, with over 20,000 employees across 12 sectors.
This Open Day is designed to provide an insight in the IDC's strategic direction, its operations and future plans. It is an opportunity for us to share with you so that we can deepen our partnership through transparency and open dialogue. We want you to be well informed about our vision, about the investment opportunities that we are creating together, and also about the impact of our activities on the economy. IDC as a group is a significant national force because together as a group we account for approximately 5% of Zambia's GDP. We are the second largest employer after government, employing well over 20,000 staff across all the 12 sectors of the economy. While we maintain a diverse portfolio of entities, we do have certain priority areas that we should be focusing in each strategic period. As you know, all of you, we were responding to an unusual year last year where all our events were focused by climatic impacts, where we had a drought, and therefore we did have challenges in the energy sector and the food security angle. Out of that process, IDC is now focusing on 5 critical priority areas, responding to the challenges that we experienced last year. The first one is agriculture and food security.
Over 90.9 million kwacha has been disbursed to farmers in Lusaka province under the Sustainable Agriculture Financing Facility (SAF) as of 4th July 2025, translating to 686 loan disbursement. Lusaka Provincial Administration Principal Public Relations Officer Logic Lukwanda has confirmed the development Hope News that government under the leadership of President Hakainde Hichilema is empowering small and medium-scale farmers who play a crucial role in Zambia's agriculture sector in contributing to national food security and rural employment.
Over 90.9 million kwacha has been disbursed to farmers in Lusaka province under the Sustainable Agriculture Financing Facility (SAF) as of 4th July 2025, and this translates to 686 loan disbursements. SAF is the market-based initiative for tailor-made financing to to the agriculture sector, especially for small and medium-scale farmers, who more often than not have limited access to affordable financing. It was introduced to open a credit window to enable citizens access affordable agricultural loans. In order to actualize this aspiration, the government has intended to initially empower small and medium-scale farmers who play a crucial role in Zambia's agriculture sector in contributing to national food security and rural employment, amongst other positive impacts. Government therefore remains steadfast to ensure that progressive initiatives such as SAF realize the intended impact on our people and food security and economic impact.
Well, that story closes our bulletin. Thank you so much for watching our main news. My name is Mwene Mianga, and George Kalimoko has been our sign language caster. Bye for now.